New American dream is to leave. You don't know me? My name is Michelle. 7 months ago, my boyfriend and I decided to leave the US for good, pack up all our shit, and move to Spain. Here's why. When I lived in America, I had a chef, nutritionist, and would only buy organic foods, worked out 7 days a week, and somehow I gained a shit ton of weight, developed thyroid issues, and a leaky gut. The fuck? I moved to Spain. I eat out almost every day, and somehow I've lost over 15 pounds since I've been here. That's because most of the chemicals that they use in America are not allowed here in Europe. Number two is a lifestyle. When we lived in America, we had the big house, we had the yard, we had the cars. All we wanted to do was stay home. Only time that we truly went out to enjoy life was on the weekends. In Spain, every day is like the weekend. You'll see friends and family out having dinner and drinks, and it's like 9 p.m. on a Wednesday night. Another huge perk for us is that we are 5 hours ahead of Eastern time. We can truly enjoy our mornings, meditate, go out to brunch, and we won't hear from anybody until hours later. And because we learned the skills to set up the proper systems for our online businesses, we now only work 2 hours a day, exactly how I'm able to enjoy this beautiful scenery on a Friday afternoon while my businesses in the background are producing income for me. When I moved here, I didn't have to worry about looking for a job. I moved out here to truly enjoy the beautiful lifestyle. So if you want to learn about the best income stream to help you move abroad, just comment ebook below. I will send you my free beginner's guide that will walk you through the steps on how to be a nomad, and it'll also walk you through the best income stream that you can have as a beginner that can produce you income while you're living abroad. Like my content, make sure you follow my page for a lot more.
Welcome back to AI Crystal, your one-stop hub for truth, trends, and tech. To our loyal subscribers, thank you for sticking with us. If you're new here, make sure to like, share, and subscribe so you don't miss out on any of our weekly deep dives. Today, we're diving deep into a growing trend that's sparking headlines and heated debates. Why are more and more Americans choosing to leave the United States? What's driving this movement? Where are they going? And most importantly, is the American dream being outsourced?
Let's talk about leaving the United States. I'm happy to share my literal exodus plan, but also just on a moral and ethical level, let's have a discussion. Because I remember in 2016, this was a conversation we were having where we were wondering, should we leave? And a lot of people decided, no, I'm going to stay and I'm going to fight. And a lot of people stayed. I stayed and I got a law degree and I worked in nonprofit and I started a content creation business where I talk day in and day out about these issues and provide like tangible solutions and things that people can be doing. And, you know, it's not groundbreaking work, but I feel like day in and day out, what I'm doing matters. And yet, it hasn't done anything. It didn't change anything. And I'm at a point where I'm personally ready to throw in the towel. And I want to know what people's thoughts are about that. I think there's a lot of people who think that are ready to leave. It's a really privileged position to take. I fully acknowledge that most people don't have the means to leave. But the United States no longer represents me, who I want to be, the life I want to lead, the society I want to live in. And I have the opportunity to get out. So I'm planning on taking it. You can have all the opinions you want about that, but I want to hear what they are. I think it's a conversation we should be having because I know I'm not alone in this, and there are a lot of people who are thinking about or planning on leaving because I don't see a positive outcome of the 2024 election, no matter who wins. So, I don't know, man. I'm ready to throw in the towel. What are your thoughts?
For everybody ready to leave America, bro, you're gonna get this feeling of like urgency. You're gonna get this feeling of mental checkout. Like anything like that happens in America, you will genuinely be pissed off. So like just anybody saying some bullshit or always in some drama, just anything will piss you off. Like you don't care about nothing nobody talking about. You mentally checked out. Niggas could dead ass like disrespect you and all that, and you would look at bro. Now if you was staying in America, you would do something to him. And in GTA 5 Online, this is all virtual reality. But now that you're leaving America, you don't want to jeopardize nothing. You just want to leave here as fast as possible. You want to save your money. You don't want to fuck up your bread. You don't want to mess up anything. You just want to get up out of here. So, like, you would be mentally checked out from this place. You would not care about what nobody's doing. Nigga, I don't even care about, like, talking to females. None of that. I just want to get up out of here. Like, no disrespect to the woman, the nice, lovely ladies. No disrespect to these niggas. I mean, I don't feel like talking to nobody. I'm just, everything anybody does pisses me off. And that's when you're mentally ready to go. Like, every day, I be looking up condos in Thailand because, yes, I am moving to Thailand, guys. So as a 19-year-old moving to Thailand, y'all my journey, my community. If you watch all the way through the video, follow, like, and comment. I'm here, bro. And, building a community over here. No bullshit, no flashy life, none of that. You know what I mean? So, yeah, appreciate y'all boys.
So I've been seeing everybody talking about wanting to leave America and like the US just being the ghetto, which has been the ghetto. And luckily for me, God gave me a revelation and woke me up out of my sleep and told me to leave America a couple months ago. And so I've been living out of the country for a couple months. I knew that the economy was only going to get worse, that things were only going to get worse, and I just like really had to be real with myself. Like, do I want to keep struggling my entire life? Do I want to live a life where I have known nothing but struggle, or do I want to go somewhere else and kind of take some of that pressure off and start to enjoy life? And my life has completely changed. Like, the quality of life has changed, the quality of food has changed, the way I feel every day has changed, my skin has changed, my weight has changed, like everything about me, my outlook on life has changed. My dreams and goals are not changing, but they're evolving in a better way because I'm closer to my dreams. If you have the urge to leave America, do it. It's definitely easier said than done, but plan for it, do research. I literally got into a mode where I just kind of went silent. I stopped posting, I stopped doing everything, and I just dug into research about leaving the country, and I left. And I'm enjoying it, and I'm gonna go to another country soon, and I'm just really happy. Like, I've had to put some of my dreams on hold, like, and one of my dreams is acting, but you could be an actor at any age. I don't think that God will not allow me to live that dream at some point in my life, but for now I just am prioritizing my health and my mental health, because people get into that career and they make bad decisions because of their quality of life, because of their thirst to get over to that other side. Because I'm not thirsty to live a life of prosperity, because I am living that kind of healthy and mentally healthy life here. I'm not desperate for material things or status or this or that, or to be seen by my peers as somebody who's doing well in their eyes. The only eyes that I care about is God's eyes and how I feel in my heart and how I feel mentally. So to prioritize the way I felt, because I was ordering Uber Eats, like y'all talking about how much Uber Eats costs, how much it costs just for them to take your food. Like, it was to the point where it was pushing me over the line. Every time I was ordering Uber and my food wasn't showing up, I was ready to cry. When I would get food, it would be nasty. I would be ready to cry. When I would get food at a restaurant, it would be nasty. I was ready to cry. When I would go to the store, fruits wouldn't be available. Vegetables, I was eating zucchini a lot. Zucchini was never in the store. It was never available. Apples started to be real shiny and feel real, like, to the point where it was like, I know it's wax around. It's like, I just mentally couldn't take it no more. The food, the quality of life. I was going out with my friends, and I'm just like, all y'all doing is getting drunk and doing drugs, and I'm sitting here drunk with y'all ass. One time I was walking in the club with no shoes on, like, what are we doing? What are we doing? We finna be old. Like, and honestly, I should have took that walking in the club with no shoes on to my grave, but anyway, I didn't. So it's like, we doing things, we drunk, we doing all of this to like numb really life. Like, don't get me wrong, I love a good turn up. I'm not actually drinking because I'm depressed, but it's like, we drinking because we don't have nothing better to do. And like, the life that I want to live, I don't want to live a life where going to the club and turning up is a highlight of my week. Like, I want to live a life where going on trips, going to galas, going to fundraisers, doing this and doing that. Like, I feel like we don't have no purpose to our lives no more, that we just living a life because it's so hard to live, because we got to worry about paying the rent and paying the bills and paying this, and then you got to be ashamed if you get a repo, if you get an eviction, if you get this, when it's so hard to live life. But now that everybody feeling it, people finna start understanding, where it's coming from. But I don't know, I just feel like America is a ghetto, and if you want to leave America, do not feel ashamed, do not feel like you lost a battle. You winning the battle. America is ghetto, and they tricking y'all out y'all fucking spot, for real. And I'm coming back one day, and I still feel that way.
I can't do this anymore. I'm moving out of America in the next 3 weeks by any, and I mean any, means necessary. I'm genuinely going crazy having to live in a toxic American capitalist society, but they say if you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. So although I have less than 2 months left on my lease and I'm trying to find a subleaser and the odds are stacked against me, I'm gonna pack up and get ready to go. So I went out and got a storage unit and started setting my stuff up, because I'm not gonna sit around and wait for somebody else's confirmation. I also sold my car yesterday.
I'll never forget you, girl.
I'm convinced that by physically removing my stuff from this space, that it will no longer be mine. Like, I'm so close to being fucking free. I literally feel it. I see it on the other side. She's over there living her best life. Look at her. So although I'm not quite sure how I'm gonna do it or where I'm going, I can guarantee you I will be out of this apartment in the next 10 days and in a new country by the first week of January 2024. I'm gonna continue to document my journey and experience because I don't think people really realize how accessible it is to change your entire reality.
Why are Americans leaving? Cost of living. Let's face it, housing, healthcare, education. It's getting expensive. Many Americans are finding that their dollar goes way further in countries like Portugal, Mexico, Thailand, and even some Eastern European spots. Remote work revolution. Since the pandemic, remote work isn't just a perk, it's a lifestyle. Digital nomads are trading cubicles for co-working cafes in Bali and Barcelona, living better for less. Healthcare woes. One big reason? Healthcare costs. In the USA, a single hospital visit can wipe out your savings. In places like Spain or Costa Rica, you get quality care at a fraction of the cost, often with universal coverage. Political division, safety. Some cite political polarization, mass shootings, or social instability as reasons for leaving. In contrast, many countries offer a calmer, more peaceful atmosphere. Retirement plans. Retirees are looking to stretch their pensions. Living in Ecuador or Panama can offer not only affordability, but also vibrant expat communities and excellent quality of life. Where are Americans going? Portugal, known for its golden visa, affordable living, and friendly locals. Mexico, close to home, culturally rich and budget-friendly. Costa Rica, eco-paradise with great healthcare and a laid-back lifestyle. Thailand, low cost of living and a hotspot for digital nomads. Spain, beautiful, historic, and great for retirees. But it's not all sunshine. Before you pack your bags, remember every country has its own immigration rules, language barriers, and bureaucracy. Life abroad isn't a vacation, it's a big shift, and it takes planning and adjustment. So what do you think? Is the American dream evolving, or are people just chasing a different version of it abroad? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Have you ever considered moving out of the USA? If so, where and why? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to AI Crystal for more eye-opening insights every week. Thanks again to our amazing returning subscribers. You are the reason we keep going strong.